The discriminant. The discriminant of the quadratic function f of x is ax squared plus bx plus c is given the symbol delta, and it's equal to b squared minus 4ac. So the discriminant is computed from the coefficients of the function. The value of delta gives us vital information about the roots of a quadratic equation. This is equivalent to the x-intercepts of the graph of a quadratic function. So, if the discriminant is positive, delta is greater than 0, f of x is ax squared plus bx plus c cuts the x-axis in two places. This is the same as saying that the equation ax squared plus bx plus c is 0 has two real unequal solutions. Now, in addition, we can tell that those solutions are rational if delta is a perfect square. If delta is not a perfect square, then the solutions will be irrational numbers, and you've met those before, so you know what we're talking about. So the graph would look like this, with two distinct crossings of the x-axis, which would be the roots of the equation. This way if a is greater than 0, so we have a happy curve. And this way if a is less than 0, so we have a sad curve. Now, if delta is actually equal to 0, f of x is ax squared plus bx plus c touches the x-axis in one place. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 has one real, or perhaps the best way of looking at this is two equal solutions. The root will definitely be rational. So that looks like this when a is greater than 0, and like this when a is less than 0. Remember, if a is greater than 0, we get a happy curve. Finally, we look at delta as less than 0. F of x is ax squared plus bx plus c neither cuts nor touches the x-axis. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0 has no real solutions. So that looks like this. It doesn't get anywhere near the x-axis. That's for a is greater than 0, and for a is less than 0 like this, and we can see that the graph never cuts or touches the x-axis. Note, the set of rational numbers, we've referred to rational solutions a few times in the text here, encompasses all fractions, including integers. Irrational numbers are things like surds and pi, and so on, which cannot be expressed as fractions.